In this lesson, we're going to learn about the ruler postulate. What is the ruler postulate? So here's the formal definition. So it says that points on a line can be assigned real numbers called coordinates, and those coordinates are essentially the locations of those points. Now the distance between those 2 points is the absolute value of the difference between their coordinates. So what does this really mean? So I have an example here. So let's look at this line that we have with points A and points B, and you can see that here x sub 1 and x sub 2 are the coordinates of those points. And again, x sub 1 and x sub 2 are essentially variables. They're just called variables. So I'm just going to put that here, variables. So they're standing in place of the real numbers that we're going to use. So to really explain this, let me use this ruler. Let me just erase this. Okay, so let's move this to the ruler so that we can measure it. Okay, I'm just gonna erase it actually. Okay, so let's take this and move it down and align it with 1 and 5. So let me give you the actual formal equation here for the absolute value, or statement actually. So AB, which is the distance between A and B, is equal to the absolute value of x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, so let's say for instance in this case A is equal to 1 and B, actually let's put it down to the coordinates so that you can understand it better. So x1 is 1, so it's 1 centimeter to be more exact, and x2 is 5 centimeters. Okay, so let's go to our equation. A and B is equal to 5 minus 1. So AB is equal to 4. Now remember, absolute value turns anything into a positive number. So we can do this in reverse. So we could say, instead of what we did earlier, you could say it's 1 minus 5, right? And this is essentially going to give us negative 4, but because we have these lines on the side, they're absolute values, so they essentially mean we have to turn that number into a positive, so it's still going to be 4 centimeters. So the ruler postulate is essentially telling us that this line with points from points A to points B has a distance or length of 4 centimeters. That's the whole point of the ruler postulate. It allows us to measure or give a distance between 2 points. All right, so it functions a little bit like a ruler. So that's basically it for the ruler postulate. And if you don't remember what a postulate is, I did create another video. You can go watch it in my geometry playlist. So if this helped you understand the ruler postulate a bit, please like the video, please subscribe, and leave a comment and share.